Are you a super busy person who wants to shed fat fast? Well, you've come to the right place. Because super busy and super short of time is certainly my life, but fortunately, fat loss is my subject. If you've got a big event or a holiday looming, or you just want to undo the damage wreaked by perhaps a spell of overindulgence, I know that it's vital that you see results fast. And that's where my new diet, 2 weeks in the super fast lane, is here to help. Help you shave inches off your bum, belly, hips, or wherever else is causing you to avoid the mirror right now. Now don't panic, I'm not talking about fasting or starving or any other sort of diet purgatory. I'm talking about a plan which involves eating. Yes, eating. And here's how it works. 1, you eat when you're hungry. 2, when you eat really well and satisfy your appetite. 3, you leave a gap of 5 hours between each meal and don't snack, but trust me, you won't need to. 4, you ignore all that stuff about eating at regulated times of the day. You know, breakfast at breakfast time, lunch at lunchtime, dinner at dinner time, with perhaps a couple of snacks in between. Nope, that's all very yesterday. 5, you drink plenty, but not with meals. 6, you include things like pasta and hot buttered toast in your world, but not every day. And 7, you have a daily chocolate fix. Now I've got your attention. Result, you badger your lazy fat cells to leap into action and release their stored fat and shrink. You greatly improve your digestion, so bloating, indigestion and other gut issues, plus fluid retention, become a thing of the past. You satisfy your hunger and appetite hormones so cravings don't invade, and you don't have to say no to social engagements because you're on a diet. So here's what a day in the diet looks like. I recommend 2 to 3 good meals a day. Some days you'll need 3, other days 2 is plenty. It really depends on how hectic your timetable is. The diet works on what I call my seesaw strategy, where for 3 days no starchy carbohydrates are included, but every 4th day they are. And you continue with this 4-day cycle for as long as you've decided to dedicate to the diet. In future videos, I'll explain a little more about why this strategy works for fast fat loss. So let's have a look at what I might scoff today. Now, I'm one of those people who's rarely hungry first thing in the morning, but I do know that an energy dip is likely around about 10, so that's often my first meal of the day. And today I had my fried eggs with ham and tomato. I made 2 just so you could see how delicious it looks. Big fat juicy tomatoes, dried ham which actually crisps up really quickly and is absolutely delicious, and a fried egg. Yes, frying is allowed on this diet. My next meal of the day will be one or other or both of these. My mushroom soup with tofu croutons, which is very filling, very rich and delicious, or one of my great favourites, parcel baked fish. So simple, so quick and easy. You can use any fish and selection of vegetables, whatever you have in stock. This is a mixture of a white fish fillet, onions, asparagus, a little chilli, tomatoes, and the juices that are created in the bottom of the parcel are absolutely delicious. If it's a starch day, I might have 2 or 3 of the following. 1, porridge. Being a Scot, I am very fond of porridge. Very filling, very health-giving. And I'll probably have some double cream on top of that. Yes, a little double cream is indeed allowed. And probably some runny honey. It's not running very well. There we go. Delicious. Or, in addition or alternatively, I'll probably have some sort of rice dish. Now, what I do with my rice dishes is I invariably bake them in the oven because they can be so quickly prepared. and then popped in the oven, and then you're good to go. This particular one has courgette, onions, leeks, ham, mushrooms, bit of chilli, a few herbs. Or another possibility is my warm salad with haggis. Now, my advice on the subject of haggis is always don't knock it till you've tried it. Not only is it very tasty, but it's also very filling, which is a great thing, of course. When you're trying to lose fat, you want to get full kind of quickly. So all my meals tend to be fairly filling, and haggis is particularly filling. Now, if you're unfortunate enough to be living in a country where haggis is not available, you can use all sorts of other protein, shellfish, fish, poultry, lean meats. But if you can get hold of haggis, have a go at this one. Now, the other thing that will always be involved, whether it's a starch day or a no starch day, are vegetables. These are some steamed vegetables that I made extras last night, so I just reheated these quickly, or salad. Now, one of the big secrets about salads is to make them colourful, make them exciting looking. They shouldn't be able to be labelled rabbit food. And also, I'm very fond of a dressing, and there's so much you can do with dressings. But one tip is, if you're taking a salad to work or out and about, or indeed steamed vegetables or roasted vegetables, any style, always make sure that you take the dressing separately, because soggy salads, no thanks. You can probably begin to understand why it's unlikely that I'm going to be hungry in the 5 hours between my meals. But if I am, then I'll possibly have a couple of pieces of fruit on their own, or a small bar of dark chocolate, which definitely knocks sugar cravings right on the head. And throughout the rest of the day, I will probably have 2 to 3 glasses of water, double espresso, maybe 2, and probably some green or mint tea. In future videos, I'll explain why this diet works. I'll also explain why my seesaw strategy is extraordinarily easy to fit into a busy lifestyle. And I'll also cover why, no matter how little time you have, it's never too late to shed a few pounds of fat. I hope I've sparked your interest, and I hope to see you again soon. But in the meantime, if you wish to know a little bit more about me, or more about the 2 weeks in the super fast lane diet, or any of my other diets and books, please just head to my website, or join me on Facebook, or follow me on Twitter.